Hi, I'm Jen and I'm going to show you how to make a Bloody Mary, and we're going to start by making our Bloody Mary mix from scratch. So you're going to start off with your 46 ounces of tomato juice. You can buy that in the can or like a bottle. And then just to make it kind of simple, I took the other ingredients and kind of lumped them together. So I'm going to add my lime juice, and you'll be able to see all of the ingredients on the screen. So I have my lime juice, I have my vinegar and my Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to put that in. And then instead of adding jalapeno juice from like the jarred jalapenos, I'm going to go ahead and use the McLaughlin'c Jalapeno Moonshine. So the mix itself is going to have an alcohol content to it, which typically it doesn't do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 3 teaspoons. You can do 3 tablespoons if you want. Just depends on how spicy you want your mix to be. You can always add more of this to the actual Bloody Mary as well. Okay, then I'm going to take and I'm going to add in my 2 teaspoons of horseradish. And then to that, I'm going to add the rest of my dry ingredients. And so I've mixed those all in here. This is my sugar, my salt, my cloves, some onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. Go ahead and put that in. And then we're just going to go ahead and stir. And this is what I've been told the best Bloody Mary recipe. This is my go-to for my dad on Father's Day because he loves it. So you can whip up a batch of this. It's really easy. I know my parents have some friends that come over and they had this one time, and now every time they come over they're asking if I made it. Okay, so you want to just get it so that you're stirring it around to the point where you don't hear the sugar anymore in your bowl. So that seems like it's pretty good right there. And then I just take an empty glass bottle that has a sealable lid, and go ahead and you just funnel that into the bottle. And you can get these bottles in different places. You can actually reuse your McLaughlin'c Moonshine bottles if you want. And I'll fill that up to right about there. And then I would just cork that, you keep it in the refrigerator, and that looks beautiful. Okay, so now to make the Bloody Mary. So I'm gonna take my shaker, I'm gonna go ahead and add my ice. Okay, to that I'm gonna add 4 ounces of my Bloody Mary mix. Again, as I was told, always start with the cheapest ingredients first in case you mess it up. So go with 4. That, and then I'm going to do 2 ounces of the McLaughlin'c Handmade Vodka, and then for all of the pickle lovers out there, I'm going to take my Pickle Moonshine. Look at that pretty color there, and I'm going to add 1 ounce of the Pickle Moonshine. Now, depending on how much pickle you like, you can add more or less. Again, you can also go ahead and give a little splash of the jalapeno moonshine if you want in there as well, if you like it to be spiced up. I do. I'm not even going to measure, I'm just going to do a little splash. Okay. I'm going to take my glass. Remember, shaker and then my glass. Give it a good push. And you can see it's stuck together. And so then I'm just gonna shake until I hear the ice change sounds. Just wanna get it chilled down. Okay. Put it down, a little knock on the side. We'll release that glass from the top. I'm gonna take my Collins glass. You can do this in a rocks glass too, it depends on whatever you want. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that in there. If you want, if your people that you're making this for want to serve it, have it served over ice, you can certainly serve it over ice. And then we're just going to go ahead and garnish it with a little sprig of celery. Again, putting ice in there will fill this glass up. If they don't want it over ice, I'd probably put it in a rocks glass, a smaller one. So there's your Bloody Mary from start to finish. Didn't take that long to make your own Bloody Mary mix, and trust me, the people you serve it to will love it. Cheers.